Right, so class, first of all, I just want to start off by saying I like most of the work I'm seeing. I think you guys are doing great. Starting off, awesome. Something that I've just kind of noticed that I've been writing to many of you is that when you send the attachment, please remember to, you know, well, when you do the assignment, put it in the as an attachment and not in the comment section. Okay. And then the other thing is it's best to use Microsoft Word document. Um, it, as many of you have already discovered, a Mac doesn't work, it's frustrating. So that's also a problem. So um, for whatever reason, if you send me an assignment and it doesn't go through, I have to give you 0, clear it out. I give you my personal email, I grade it, and then I put it in by hand. But we want to find a way to avoid that because there's room for mistakes on my part. In other words, like, in terms of where I'm putting the points or whatever. And then if you send it to me properly, it easily just goes right into the blackboard. Okay, so I just want to clarify that. In terms of the paper, I'm getting a lot of papers already, and most of you are doing what I want. Just to clarify, my papers, there's nothing mysterious about them, and some of you are calling me really nervous because it seems too straightforward or too easy, in the sense that I'm really asking you, like, what I'm asking is what I'm asking. Um, you know, just document that you have a knowledge of the material. Now, if you refer to my lectures and you simply directly refer to the content, you don't necessarily have to say, well, Mr. Pollock said, but you know, in other words, I'm not really having you write like an actual history paper that you would write if you were at a UC, okay, where you are documenting things very carefully. But you still should kind of make sure that you're giving credit where credit's due. So mentioned, maybe it's better to say, as we, learned in lectures or from Zen's book or People's History or the textbook. At least give reference to those things. And actually, you just need to stick with the material. You don't need to go on Wikipedia and other places. And in fact, I'd really rather you not. I am providing you with plenty of material to work with. And so this also leads me to the other part. I am getting some papers that it's kind of obvious to me that you guys didn't actually read People's History yet. I have read it, and obviously I wouldn't assign it if I didn't. And I'm looking for you to draw in some sort of thought from the content directly related to the book. Just dropping Columbus, saying Columbus's name, doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, there's some pertinent material that we have in there that you can draw from. And so again, your opinion isn't going to matter to me as much as just demonstrating that you're actually engaged with the material, because that's the only point of why I'm even having you do these assignments. Okay, that's it. That's my whole point. So if I'm not seeing that that's the case, then the whole point of this assignment is lost. Because what I want to do, especially with an online class, is I want to make sure you guys are really getting a for real education, okay, and that you are being held accountable to things and in a way that would just be hard. I mean, you're so busy, and to do something from home without your professor there, it's difficult unless there's something to hold you accountable to it. And so I want to kind of, I don't use the word force, but I am kind of trying to force you to engage with these topics, to make sure that you're doing the reading and putting some thought into it. And so again, I'd rather you actually have a little bit of fun with it. This is where you get a chance to go over material that a lot of people think about or talk about, many times in news and debates. And here you have a chance to explore a topic and then have an educated opinion on it. Right? So when Columbus Day comes up, if you're a school teacher and you're seeing that there's a controversy about whether or not that it should be celebrated, you will not only have your own opinion, but at least you'll understand what is the big debate about, right? So I want to also help you see that this information can facilitate you in your work life on many different levels. And so I don't need to actually kind of like speak any further upon that. If you have any other questions about the paper, please get a hold of me by tonight before 8 o'clock if you can. Okay. In any case, I think that's actually all I was going to say. So, all right, that's it. I do hope you enjoyed your weekend, and here we go back into the work week.